Hi everybody, it's Erica, and I'm here in my kitchen, and I decided, well, today my kids were playing with some different clays, and my son wanted to play with something, and the girls weren't being very nice. They weren't sharing their clay, so I just said, hey, I'll make you some Play-Doh. We haven't made Play-Doh in a while. So after I told him that, the girls let him play with their clay for a little bit, but then we made some Play-Doh. And I want to make another batch. The Play-Doh we made this afternoon, we put some Valor in, and I really love the smell of Valor. And I'm making this Play-Doh, and I'm going to put a different essential oil in it. So we're going to start, and I'm going to have my little helper come and help me out with this, because this is a kid's recipe, and kids can totally help you make this, but they can't make it by themselves because you have to cook it. So we're going to start by getting the flour in. We're going to put 1 cup of flour in the pot. And this is my helper Kimmy. Straight across. Straight across. Okay, 1 cup. And then we're going to put a half a cup. Let me get this out. I'll help you with this one. A half a cup of salt. Is that half? Whoop. Okay, half a cup of salt, and then cream of tartar. This is the magic ingredient. You cannot make Play-Doh without this. Okay, so cream of tartar, you need 2 teaspoons. Okay, and this is where you stir. So my helper's going to stir up all the dry ingredients first and get them all incorporated with each other. And then after they're incorporated, then we will add the water and the coconut oil. Okay, so Kimmy, you add the water, and I'm going to get some coconut oil in. 1 cup of water. And 1 tablespoon plus a little of coconut oil. And then you're going to stir again. So stir again before you turn it on. You want to incorporate all of those ingredients together, and this will help you not have so many lumps when you start stirring it when you're cooking. And Kimmy's pretty good at that. Let's let you see just a little bit. So it's going to look like a bit of a paste, a bubbly paste. You guys know what flour paste looks like. That's about what it's going to look like. Try to get as many lumps out as you can, and that will help your Play-Doh be nice and smooth without any lumps in it. You need some help? Nope, you got it? Okay, get those lumps out. It takes just a few minutes to get all the lumps out. One thing I like to do to get the lumps out is to just smash them. Smash, smash, smash. Got some good lumps. Okay, that's good enough. So now we're going to turn it on, and when we turn it on, we're going to turn it on medium heat. We don't want this to be on too hot. You'll burn it. So turn it on to medium right away and start stirring right away. If you ever cook, if you know how to make a roux, you know that flour cooks up really fast. So be sure that you're stirring the whole time. And the pan will actually get a film on the outside, on all around it. That's okay. Just scrape up as much as you can as you're stirring. And keep working at the lumps. If there are still lumps, keep working at getting those out. Doing good. And it'll cross a point where it'll start sticking to the sides. It'll start coming together. Keep working with it. Keep working with it while you're doing that. It'll start clumping up, and that's okay. That's what it's supposed to do. Just scrape. You can scrape it off on the side, and then keep working. Scrape down the sides. Yeah, it's getting harder and harder to do. Okay. And just keep scraping off the sides. Oops. And then just keep scraping and try to get it all so it can touch the bottom of the pan. So you can scrape up the big stuff. Takes a little bit more muscle than kids usually can muster. No offense, kiddo. But see, you'll get some lumps. Do you see that? Starting to get clumpy. And just keep stirring. Keep stirring. You can try to break up the lumps, but at this point, you're going to look like this, where it's going to be really lumpy. Keep going. Keep going until you can see that all of it has started the cooking process, because some of it's still very wet and it's going to dry out a bit. See how we're starting to get a ball forming? That's exactly what we want. See? Mash it, keep mashing, and we're almost there. Okay, see what we've got right here? We've got a nice big lump. And that's all. That's all. It doesn't take very long, but we're not done yet. So we're going to still work at scraping a little bit off the sides here and just kind of letting it cool. I'm going to let it cool a bit. I'm going to mash it down just a tad so it has more surface area so it can cool. And we'll just let it sit for a few minutes. And what we're going to do, so the reason I like to make my own Play-Doh is, for one thing, this recipe is great. It lasts a really long time. When you're done with it, all you need to do is put it in a plastic baggie, push all the air out of it, put it in the refrigerator, and it lasts a really, really long time, unless your kids put food or other things in it. And yeah, hang on a second. My dog was eating my cord. All right. So it lasts a really, really long time. So, and then you can also put essential oils in it, which can help your child. So the one that I am going to use today is vetiver. And this one has such a calming effect on the mind. This is one that's really, really good, especially to give kids that are super active and want to move around all the time or have a hard time focusing. This vetiver essential oil is fabulous for that. This is one that I use in my Focus Blend. And this is one I like to put on myself. I like to put it on a couple of my kids. And we just absolutely love this one. So this is a great one. If you want to calm your children down, vetiver is one you can put in their Play-Doh. And then as they're playing with the Play-Doh, they'll have this calming influence from the essential oil. And you want to wait just a few minutes for it to cool down just a tad so that you can work with it with your hands. And it's almost there. But you don't want to burn yourself, so make sure that you wait long enough so that you won't burn yourself. And the Play-Doh's out there, whew, still pretty hot, still pretty hot. A lot of the Play-Dohs out there have so much stuff. Yes, they say they're non-toxic. However, yes, they won't kill your child from using it once. That's what they mean by non-toxic. However, some of the chemicals and the colors, the dyes that are in those Play-Dohs are harmful to your children. They can actually cause hyperactivity. They can cause other problems. And so research your ingredients. Research what's in those Play-Dohs. And then this is super, super simple recipe. Stuff that I already have this stuff in my house for cooking. And it's really easy to make and it lasts a long time, longer than the other stuff. This doesn't dry out as fast. And then you can scent it with pure essential oils, and it's wonderful for your kids. So as this is cooling down, I'm gonna have my little camera helper help so I can show you how to put the essential oil in. So this is still pretty warm, but I'm gonna use the table here And you're going to just flatten it out a little bit. Ooh, still pretty hot, still pretty hot. There we go. That's getting better. So what you're going to do is you're going to take the essential oil and you're going to, and then you're going to drip it on the Play-Doh, 5 drops at a time. Now, vetiver happens to be a really thick oil, so you got to wait a little bit while it decides to come out. Okay, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, then there's a little drip. Tiffany, I'm going to have you hold this for me right here. Don't let it drip, okay? All right, then we're going to fold it. We're going to fold it in. Okay, now essential oils are distilled at temperatures that are hotter than this, and so this won't harm just being warm. It's warm enough that I can touch it, no problem. Okay? If it's so burning hot that it's going to burn you, then it's too hot to put the essential oils in. Okay? So you're just going to fold it and fold it, and then you're going to press it flat again here this way. Then we're going to put some more essential oils in. Just 5 drops at a time is a good amount to put. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, hold that sideways, please, right there. Don't let it drip, though. Okay, now we're going to fold it again. And this is just incorporating the essential oils in it. And it already has the coconut oil in there, so that it will help incorporate that in. All right, just fold and fold and fold. Okay, we're going to put 5 more drops, so we're 15 drops of vetiver, and this will be plenty of scent. We could just leave it at 10, but I like vetiver. I really like it a lot. Not everybody likes vetiver, but boy, this stuff is so good to me and to any and all of my kids that need help focus. They love it too. Yeah, I know, and that's why you love it.
Can I have that Play-Doh?
Actually, I made this Play-Doh just for you, honey.
Oh.
I made the Play-Doh with Valor for my little 7-year-old, and I made this one
10-year-old.
for my 10-year-old. No, the other one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the other one I made for Christopher, and I made this one for you. Okay? Yeah. So, it's still warm, so you just knead it like you would knead bread. Fold and press and turn and fold and press and turn.
Like in your bread videos.
Like I do with my bread, yeah. Okay, pretty easy. And there we go. So the heavier oil, so vetiver is one that is a low note, and the lower note oils will stay longer, so the scent will stay. So I've done this with orange essential oil, or some of the citrus essential oils, which are top notes, and they evaporate really quickly, and so the scent goes away faster. So I actually prefer to do the Play-Doh with the bottom notes, the lower notes of essential oils, of which vetiver is one of them. And then I used Valor earlier. That's another calming oil, very grounding and helpful for kids. And so if you have any questions or if you want some suggestions on oils to use, let me know in the comments below. And I hope you enjoyed this. Have fun making your Play-Doh, and I will talk to you later.